In the pre-colonial era of Africa, powerful city-states rose to prominence. By capitalizing from their natural resources, merchants gained wealth by trading with the foreign world and built city-states to protect their interests. Two examples of these city-states are Kilwa on the east coast and Kano of West Africa. The coastal region of East Africa began to boom in the late 10th century. The period between 970 and 1050 AD saw an increased demand for African gold and ivory. Thus, Swahili merchants entered the Indian Ocean trade network. This network was aided by the northeast and southwest monsoon winds that sailors could manipulate to go as far away as Indonesia and China. Kilwa, located in what is now known as Tanzania, became a major gold trading post. The gold was mined in the African interior and sold to Kilwa's merchants, which in turn would be traded for spices, silks, and other resources of the Far and Middle East. In total, there were some 40 Swahili towns located between Mogadishu in the north and Sofala in the south. Most were small, with few stone structures. The ruling class was primarily Muslim, with a non-Muslim general population. However, Kilwa and other major cities like Mombasa, Mogadishu, and Zanzibar were almost entirely stone, denoting the city's wealth. The cities were primarily independent of each other, ruled by the local Muslim sultan, but in a few cases, the larger cities like Kilwa would exert power and influence over the smaller surrounding cities in the area. Kilwa and the other Swahili states would thrive until the Portuguese rounded the southern tip of Africa and began breaking the Swahili trading network, Zanzibar being the first city to fall to the Portuguese in 1503. The Hausa city-states began emerging between 10 and 1200 AD. They were a mixture of southern Sahara nomads and local farmers from the northern Nigerian savannah. Hausa's economic base came from manufacturing, agriculture, and trade, with each town containing its own specialization. Cities like Kano grew through the skill of their craftsmen and manufacturers, especially those that worked with cloth and leather. Known to the world today as Moroccan leather, this work originated from the hands of Kano's leather craftsmen. Similar to the Swahili states in the east, Hausa city-states were also largely independent and often competitive in trade. The ruling class was primarily Muslim, with a non-Muslim general population as well. Slavery was another important aspect of Hausa civilization. With populations growing, slaves were often imported from outside the region to assist with agriculture and construction of city walls. This population growth would press the individual city-states against each other, and their trade rivalries would become all-out war. After destroying much of the countryside, Islamic law began to appeal to the masses of the Hausa city-states and laid the groundwork for the Holy Revolution that would sweep the area in the 19th century.